Hey guys, and welcome to a new series on a new game. This is Pokemon Uranium. It is a little different than the other games that I've played on this channel in that it actually has new, unique Pokemon. And I believe it has a new type as well. So let's go ahead and get started on this and see where this goes. New game. Nah, I don't think I can do Nuzlocke. I'm too crappy. Too crappy at Pokemon games. As evidenced by all of the comments from everyone ever. Huh? Who is it? Oh, hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Generic intro. Not a generic-looking professor, though. My name is Bambo. But if you find that hard to pronounce, you can just call me the Pokemon Professor. Bambo. Okay. You're the kid who's applying for a job, right? Great. Want the lowdown on what you'll be doing? I don't think so. Pretty sure we've got everything done. It's it's a Pokemon game. You catch Pokemon, you fight Pokemon, you Pokemon things, you know? We humans share this world with creatures known as Pokemon. More than mere animals, Pokemon possess astonishing powers and remarkable intelligence. People and Pokemon coexist in many ways. Some Pokemon are kept as pets, others help us with work, and still others are used in battle by trainers such as yourself. But there's so much we still don't know about Pokemon. That's my job. I study Pokemon for a living. Specifically, I'm an expert on Pokemon elements. Elements? Like types? Oh. Well, I wouldn't exactly call all of the types elements. Maybe fire, water, ice, electric. Every Pokemon has an elemental type, and each type has its own strengths and weaknesses. But why do they exist? Are there new types we haven't discovered yet? But I'll tell you more at your first day on the job. Report to my lab tomorrow to get your first Pokemon. Now, if you just fill out this form here. All of these kind of look feminine, which isn't actually a problem, but I think this one's male? Oh, I can actually type my name. Wow, fancy. I'm going to go with the same name that I go with in every single Pokemon game. Your journey, your story is about to unfold. The future is a blank slate. You, together with your Pokemon, are going to fill it. There will be challenges and thrills, and you're bound to make exciting discoveries. Let's go. Yes, let's. 10 years ago, Jack's family lived in Beale Beach City, the largest city in Tandor. Tandor, I guess, is the region here? Their father, Kellen, was a brave and talented Pokemon Ranger. Ooh, I like the Pokemon Ranger games. Starting off with some good background music here. Their mother, Lucille, was a brilliant scientist and an expert on nuclear energy. Although they both worked demanding jobs, they always found time to spend at home with young Jack. The Tandor region was at peace, and Lucille's company was working on a form of clean energy that would change the world. The future seemed bright, until it was an ordinary day at the nuclear power plant where Lucille worked. As part of a routine inspection, they brought in a specialist to take a look at the electrical system. Ooh, it's a nuclear reactor explosion, right? Cameron, have you finished your diagnostics? Yes, I have. Everything seems to be working perfectly. This generator you designed really does its job well, Lucille. Excellent. If everybody's finished their work, we'll break for lunch. Ooh, lunch. Sounds good. Ooh, boss, you might want to take a look at this. It wants yes and no. Whatever will they do? Strange, the temperature readings are far higher than normal. Either we need to reset the thermometer, or the reactor's leaking a massive amount of heat. It can't be the thermometer. I just checked that. So there must be a breach in the reactor. At this temperature, in just a few minutes, we'll have a total meltdown. Everybody needs to evacuate now. Seems like an explosion imminent. Lucille, you have to leave too. Dots, always good dialogue. Yes, go into the place that is about to explode. Safety. With Cameron's help, all of the scientists were able to escape unscathed, except Lucille. She was never seen again after that day. Well, she was probably exploded into billions of bits. The radiation leaking from the broken reactor made the surrounding area uninhabitable for many years. So like, I guess, Chernobyl, foiling any attempt to try and search for her. It seems kind of unnecessary. The loss of his life had a profound effect on Kellen. His personality changed. He became cold and dedicated to his job. In time, he got promoted to chief of the Tandor region Pokemon Rangers. However, he became too busy to care for his child. Oh no, Daddy. So young Jack was sent to live with their elderly auntie in Moki Town. 10 years passed. Auntie's health waned. Supporting a child was too much work for her. Wow, are you implying that I'm a lot of work? Fortunately, Ernest Bambo, the local Pokemon professor, was looking for a research assistant. Like, what kind of name is Bambo? 2 kids from Moki Town applied, Jack and their childhood friend Theo. Gender neutral there. It was common for youths of a certain age to receive a Pokemon and travel the region as a Pokemon trainer. And so, Jack's journey began. Yes, let's begin our journey. Jack, come downstairs. You're late. You are late. Contractions are better. Okay, can I run yet? No. Jack, sweetie, today's your big day, isn't it? I can't help but feel glum seeing my little one all grown up and leaving home. Oh, if only these old bones could do more, so that I could support us both. But we know that you're ready for this. You and that boy Theo. Always following in your footsteps. That one. I don't know. You've always been so capable, but I wonder about him. He is younger, after all. I'm sure his father Cameron wouldn't allow him to go unless he was sure. Anyway, to celebrate your big day, I got you a present. It better be running shoes. Yes, there you go. That is an appropriate gift. Z. Toggle auto run in the menu. Okay. Oh, don't mind me, sweetie. I'm just an emotional old lady. If only your father were here right now. Well, I'm sure he's proud of you too. And I'm positive you'll run into him during your adventure. Now I shouldn't keep you any longer. Say hi to that nice professor man for me, will you? And if you don't mind stopping by again after you get your first Pokemon, I'd love to see it. Good luck, sweetie. Let's see. Menu button. Okay, that's it. Options. Auto run? Not in here. Maybe in here? No. Well, let's go ahead and save. Oh, it's right there. If I press Z here, it's auto run. Okay, excellent. Okay. We got some nice, everything. I don't really want to talk to all these people. Ooh, is that a new Pokemon? Are both of those new Pokemon? When I see that thing's face, it looks like it has a mask on. Except it's rude. Okay. Hey, wait up! I assume this is Theo? Wow. Generic anime character hair. Where do you think you're going, huh? Are you trying to get to the lab before me so you can get the better Pokemon? Yes. Well, that ain't gonna happen. Because I'm gonna get the strongest one first. Try to keep up, Jack. He's even got his own rival music. Very nice. Hey, if it isn't Jack, and, your friend, Tommy, was it? Honestly, Pops, can't you even remember my name? It's Theo. Theo! Right, Theo. You're just in time. Today is a very special day for both of you. It's your first day at work as field research assistants at Bambo Pokemon Research Labs. Your job will have you traveling across Tandor, observing and capturing many different kinds of Pokemon to help me with my research on Pokemon elements. I have 3 Pokemon here that will aid you on your journey. Before you get your starters, though, you will both take the Pokemon Trainer Aptitude Test. The PTAT. Test? I didn't study for any test. I thought you were going to give us a rare, powerful Pokemon. Now, don't worry. It's not the kind of test you have to study for. It's just a way to determine what kind of Pokemon trainer you will be. Different starter Pokemon are better suited for different battling styles. A starter Pokemon will be your lifelong partner, so it's important for you to work well together. Yeah, I get it. Enough talking. I want to get my Pokemon. Sheesh, kid. You're not very patient, are you? Alright, if you want to know more about what's on the test before we begin, you can talk to my aide. Now? Jack, are you... Yeah, When you encounter a new kind of Pokemon in the wild, what is your first reaction? You kinda gotta... Well, is this in the games? Because in the games you attack it to get it low to catch it. Throwing a Pokeball immediately is how they break out of the Pokeball. I probably attack it. Very good, both of you. Come on, that was easy. Give me a tougher one. Okay, next question. Which of these TMs would you prefer to teach to your Pokemon? I don't really use any of these, but probably Hyper Beam. What's a TM anyway? I'll tell you later. Let's move on with the next question, shall we? Would win in an all-out battle. Ampharos is double super effective against Gliscor. Cannot affect... Or, double super effective against Gyarados. It's kind of, They're all super effective against each other. Ground is super effective against this, which is super effective against this, which is super effective against this. However, Ampharos is pretty cool, so... Is it possible to fail this test? No, it isn't. Now, this is your final question, so answer it honestly. What is your motivation for becoming a Pokemon trainer? I think exploring is the best thing. No question about it, I'm going to be a Pokemon master, and nobody's going to stand in my way. Haha, I dig your spirit, kid. Well, that's it for the trainer aptitude test. Now it's time to analyze your results. I assume they were colored by the starter that it thinks you should choose, which I'm going to entirely disregard. Jack? You seem to be a trainer who won't hesitate to go for what you want. You prefer to overwhelm your opponents with sheer force and firepower. That is true. The saying, the best defense is a good offense, is probably your mantra. It is. Wow. You have a burning spirit within you that never ceases. For an offensive trainer like you? Raptorch is the best pick. I don't want a fire Pokemon. Are you choosing my Pokemon for me? Because if so, I'm going to have to restart this. Go ahead and take it. I don't think I can do that. Grass Pokemon are the best Pokemon, I'm sorry. I'm done analyzing your results. Let me guess, he gets the water type. Theo? Well, you certainly know what you want out of life. You're impulsive, impatient, and care mostly about your own desires. But I sense something else in you. Could it be the seed of greatness? The potential to transform yourself completely? Or maybe it's just that you're so young. I can't tell. Regardless, for a trainer like you, or chicks. But I want the grass Pokemon. In fact, I demand the grass Pokemon. Okay, you take your Pokemon. You have a Pokemon, now I have one too. You know what this means, right? We have to battle. Oh please, not in the lab. Yes, let's destroy this nice man's lab. I don't know if I want Raptorch. I don't know, it does look pretty cool though. Oh, it knows Ember already? That's kinda unfair, isn't it? I literally get to one-hit his Pokemon. Or maybe he's gonna switch Pokemon now. It's weird that it gave him the Pokemon that was weak to mine. I was supposed to win. $350, give me your lunch money. But how? I'm supposed to be the best trainer ever. That's impossible. Good trainers never lose. Please don't cry. Here, I'll heal your Pokemon for you. I didn't really need that. I wanted to be an unbeatable trainer. How come I couldn't win? I really wanted to win. Well, between your starter and Jack's, theirs has the type advantage. Water beats fire, fire beats grass, grass beats water. That's the elemental type triangle. Well, one of them at any rate. Learning to master type matchups is an important part of being a trainer. No way, I want a do-over. How come Jack gets the better starter? It's not fair. I'm going home. He took that harder than I hoped. But you shouldn't be so quick to judge him. He is just a kid after all. I expect he'll soon discover that training Pokemon isn't as easy as he imagined. I'm going out to the entrance on Route 1 by the edge of town. Bring Theo and I'll teach you both how to catch Pokemon. See you later, Jack. I don't want this Pokemon. It's Fire Ground. Very interesting. However, I think I'm going to pause the recording here and actually go get the Pokemon that I actually want. Goodbye. Hey guys, we're back and I now have Orchinx. I believe is its name? Orchinx? Yeah, Orchinx. It is a Grass Steel Pokemon, which is some pretty interesting typing. I'm pretty sure the only other one is Ferrothorn, which I always oh right, my aunt wanted to see my Pokemon. I did not come from here though. So after this, we've got to go to the edge of town to catch us a Pokemon. Let's see what the generic rodent Pokemon is in this game. Oh honey, you came back to say goodbye. How sweet. Is that your Pokemon? What's it called? Orchinx? It's so cute. Come back when you need a rest, or if you just want to humor your old aunt. I figured I'd get something out of that, but I guess not. That's not the edge of town. Probably straight down. Nope, that's water. Where is the edge of town? Oh, right here. Hey there, Jack. I want to show you and Theo how to catch a Pokemon. Can you go get him? He should be in this house. Is it this house? Do I really have to guess? It's not that house. Okay. Maybe it's this house, across from me. This is also not his house. That house does not have a door. I don't think he lives up here. I don't think there are any houses. No, there's not. So it looks like the water Pokemon is water and electric, the fire Pokemon is fire and ground, and grass is grass steel. So those are some really interesting typings. Here it is. Did you really just run away from me? What'd you say to my son? He ran upstairs crying and locked the door behind him. He won't tell me what's wrong or come downstairs. I swear if you did anything to hurt him. Oh, so that's how it is. So he got the weaker starter and you beat him in a battle. I see. That explains it. A harsh lesson, to be sure, but losing is as much part of being a trainer as winning. He had his heart set on this day being perfect, so losing right off the bat is somewhat of a shock. Still, crying won't solve anything. That's something he has to learn. Theo, come downstairs right now, young man. Theo, you can't cry every time you lose a battle. That's just part of being a trainer. But it isn't fair. Jack got the better starter than me. Now I'm never gonna win. Then you'll have to catch more Pokemon and balance out your team's weaknesses. Besides, a well-raised Pokemon can still win, even at a disadvantage. There's no sense in giving up before you even begin. Yes, Dad. Now, Theo, I won't always be around to pick you up when you're feeling down. So try and be strong for yourself, okay? Jack, please be patient with my son. He looks up to you, you know. Oh, I nearly forgot. Jack, Theo, I have something for both of you. Is it Pokeballs? Like a present? Yes, exactly. Jack, your father Kellen sent me these and told me that... Oh, it's probably Pokedexes. I'm sure it'll come in useful. Pokepod. It's a high-tech device that's indispensable for Pokemon trainers. It plays music and includes a map of the region. Most importantly, it contains a phone that will allow you to stay in touch with each other and other trainers. Oh, so it's like the thing in gold and silver. Okay. I got the red one. It's cooler than yours. I'm gonna go meet the professor by the edge of town. I'll be the first to catch a Pokemon. Bye, Dad. Keep up, Jack. Well, talk about a dramatic turnaround. He always bounces back quickly. Jack, you don't want to keep the professor waiting, so you should get moving too. I won't see you or Theo again for some time. You see, I'm starting a new job soon. I'm supervising the construction of the new power plant Epsilon. Perhaps I'll see you there in time. After all, it's the last place Lucille was ever seen. Wow, that's kinda harsh to say to someone, isn't it? Best of luck on your journey, Jack. My mother is probably some sort of mutated Pokemon now, if I'm going to go ahead and guess the story. So, we'll see. Hey there, Jack. Now that you and Theo are here, it's time to begin your first lesson as Pokemon trainer and a field research aide. Whoops. Now watch closely. This is so unnecessary. Why can't fan games skip this? Wild Pokemon, as you probably already know, inhabit tall grass, blah 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 blah. Let's just skip all this. Chinmonk? 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 I don't know. Very common. Okay, so the professor's gonna have it. The professor doesn't look very professory, so maybe we'll have to battle him, because his starter is double super effective against ours. Fire kind of ruins our starter, so let's hope the first gym isn't fire. Weaken it. Yeah, why wouldn't you use Ember? Throw a Pokeball, catch your Pokemon. Regret catching a crappy Pokemon, never use it. Status effects, blah blah blah. Okay. How many? Oh, there we go. Pokedex. And how many Pokeballs are you going to give us? 10? 5? No number. Okay. Gotta catch them all. Wow. If you run out, you can buy more at a Pokemart. This town doesn't have one. There's one in Kevlar Town on the other side of Route 1. So with that said, your lesson's now over. Oh, but you two have Pokepods, don't you? Here, let me input my number. Professor Bambo. What a weird name. You can give me a call anytime and I'll take a look at how your Pokedex is coming along. If you do a good job collecting many different kinds of Pokemon, I might even have special rewards for you. Oh, well, I guess we need to catch everything then. With that said, I'm going back to my lab. Best of luck on your journeys, both of you. Jack, I don't care that you got the stronger starter. I'm going to be the best trainer ever. I'll catch tons of Pokemon and we'll win every battle. You just wait and see. Avoid tall grass as much as possible. Actually, I should probably start catching Pokemon. If there's actually rewards for catching things in this game. Potion. Oh yeah, I need to see how many Pokeballs we actually have. 5. Okay. Oh, are they all going to have a Pokemon sitting next to them? That's pretty cool. Hey Jack, I just got a new Pokemon and I want to see how it fares. Well, it's a Chinmonk, so poorly. Oh, actually, unfortunately the Grass starter does not have an elemental move yet. It only has Scratch. However, thanks to being Steel type, pretty much every attack that Chinmonk could have is not very effective. The Water starter started with Water Gun, the Fire starter started with Ember, so I really don't understand why Orchinx doesn't get Razor Leaf or Vine Whip or something. I don't know what the typical first grass move is. I should know that. I am a grass player. Wow, it's actually going to kill me, isn't it? I swear, I better not lose to this crappy Pokemon. Yeah, get growled. Now you should be weaker. Can I kill it in 2 attacks, though? Well, I do have a potion, so... Orchinx's ability prevents it from being hit by critical attacks. So I think I'm going to use my single potion on Orchinx here. It's got an interesting interface for this game. I haven't seen anything like that. It'd be really interesting to see all of the new Pokemon in this game. It's only a single game. Okay, we should level up, and I think we might learn a move here. No? Oh, wow, they've got another... Wow, that... I can't tell if the blue... No, it's not its mouth. Okay, well, that's bad, actually. We might lose this battle. How are we supposed to... Should I have fought wild Pokemon? I'm not sure what I was supposed to do in preparation for this battle. Oh, actually, we win, don't we? Okay. Just barely. Okay, cool. We're done. So it's not as strong as I'd hoped. That was pretty strong, though. So, I think we're going to have to run back and heal. But we'll probably continue on our adventure next episode. I'm going to try and keep these below 30 minutes, because 30 minutes is just such a long time, you know? So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for checking out the new series, and I hope you guys enjoy a brand new adventure with me. Goodbye.